YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? We're gonna be jumping into the band called A Sense of Gravity with a song called Echo Chasers. It was a request about 45 minutes ago, ish, somewhere around there. Is there anything else you'd like to see? Drop it down in the comments down below. But as a forewarning, I've been feeling a bit, like, I've got not really a cold, but like my nose has been running the whole day, right? So I request this video. It might be okay. It might go terribly wrong with my nose, so if you don't like seeing people like feeling a little bit weird or whatever, man, then this ain't the video for you. But without further ado, let's go. It sounds very, very gingery actually, just with the way that the bass line is. It sounds really cool, someone. Has so many like technical elements into it. But we'll see. What's the vocal like? Oh, we're going growled. Well, okay then, let's go. Why those cleans coming in, man? Damn. His vocal fry is good, man. Like, his highs are really well done. Like, he's almost rapping the lyrics rather than singing them, if that makes sense. Like, he's able to, like, have such great breath control that he can just, like, go through the words extremely quickly. Which, trust me, is difficult to do. As somebody learning to, like, growl and that type of stuff, man, it's actually extremely difficult. Especially, like, to do highs and stuff like that. It's just... it takes years upon years upon years of practice to get anywhere near this type of level, like of vocals. And like the fact that we're going into some cleans after this is going to make it interesting. It's going to have those like two different things to growl into. The cleans and everything else, man. But still, where do we happen to be going with this song, man? So, the bandwagon's going out of control. The pliant minds are so impressionable. So, the bandwagon's so out of control, nobody can really harness this anymore. The pliant minds, like the minds of those who are watching, those who are searching and all of that good stuff, and are so impressionable. Almost like, you know, when you see teenagers on TikTok and social media and stuff like that, and they get impressioned by all these YouTubers and all this whatever else, and they get a lot of bad influences, or like the Andrew Tates of the world, and you know what I mean, right? So you'll hear my laughs with a Doppler effect when you are thrown out and your skin peels off against the pavement. That's such a weird thing to say, man. That's a literal English thing to do, because sometimes we'll say, like, you know, if we get into a fight, something like, we'll stamp your face off the pavement type stuff. Like, in, like, you know, if somebody's angry or, like, somebody's or having a confrontation. Like, that's just a proper English thing to say. So I'm like, okay, I get what you mean. Like, I get that, that this song is probably going to go a bit more evil in the process of it, or going to go a bit more violent, I would imagine, just from how this is going. And so you try as I might go numb, great is the grating noise of constant conform. I'm so fucking tired, fucking drained and bored. The followers keep gallivanting on and on, man. So I agree. I'm tired of conforming to the social norms as well. The social norms are kind of annoying. All of the PC culture, all of the stuff we never had when I was a kid, man. Like, being different was considered a bad thing, man. Having tattoos, having piercings, having all these things was a bad thing. Like, not nowadays where everybody's tattooed, everybody's doing everything, and everything is becoming more socially normal. But at the same time, everything is becoming more and more controlled. Like, you can't say a singular thing without having at least one person come down upon you for saying something negative. Even if what you're trying to say overall is positive, you're not allowed to have any negatives within the positives, because you're going to offend somebody. And that's the thing I hate most about society right now, man. So I totally agree. I do. Let's go. I love his cleans, man. His cleans are gorgeous. Is it the guitarist or is it the main singer? Because it's two. You'll have to let me know. Yeah, the guitarist, I guess. It's the lead guitarist, also the keyboardist. That's kind of cool too. Ooh, that low, man. He's going into his lows a bit. Let's go. I think this whole song is literally made just to offend people, which is so cool to see, man. I like it. I know I'm pausing a lot, man, but they're heavily influenced by bands like Strapping Young Lad and Devon Townsend, obviously, and you can hear it in the way that it's really coming across, man. It's just... You can totally feel it because it's very similar to the way that Strapping Young Lad used to make the music. It's awesome though. I used to love Strapping Young Lad. They were really sick, man. I'm not the most massivest Devon Townsend fan, but there are some things he's made that are absolutely amazing. And yeah, so... Ally, stop chasing the echoes you find. The independent minds won't be blinded by the times. Collide, suppress the urge to unify. Let difference thrive. We all can be unalike, you will see. Like, I agree, man. I don't agree with that. We should all conform. We should all go towards whatever the hell people tell you to do, man. You should do what you want to do. That's what I've always done. Like, when people were like, you need to work a normal job, you need to do this, you need to do that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to build my own stuff. I'm going to try to do things my own way. And then just do stuff that I enjoy, rather than being forced into a position where I have to do certain things. I have to be in a job I hate, and that's just something that I'm never, ever, ever going to go towards. Mainly because of my CV, but also because I don't see the point. I don't see the reason why I should. In the process of it, or with the amount of ways you can make money in the world nowadays, from DoorDash to Just Eat to Uber, to doing other things, man. Like, I do, like, graphic design, I do, like, 3D modeling type stuff, like, when I'm not doing YouTube stuff, and... So yeah, it really, really, really just does depend on, like, how you can put your mind to work. Like, the more you try to assert yourself into something, the more possibilities you can see, and you can really become less alike to everybody else in the process of it. Come, fragile scenesters, I've got a lesson in store. Over the rail we go today. That is so... Oh, that is awesome. Over the rail as if it's like a skateboard. Somebody's suicidal decadence. Undulating, aggregating, culture spine is elongating. Yeah, I agree. That culture spine is just going all the way up, man. It's literally just getting bigger and bigger and wider, trying to capture everybody within its circle, whereas we don't need that. That's not something I want to even think about, never mind to go towards. Like, yes, I have some tropes that I love, like I love anime and manga and that type of stuff too, but I try to be different. I don't try to fit in with whatever the hell. I don't give any F's in that specific way. Foiled in believers, let's bait them into a trap, show them the people's infant and then fucking eat it like a maniac. I agree. I totally agree. Like, baiting, like, people who can't think for themselves into a trap to show them how unoriginal they are. It will actually help people unlock their minds, because they'll be like, oh damn, have I really been falling for this for all of this time? Have I really been thinking this way, like all these other people? Whereas in reality, I could have done so much more with the time that I've had, or with what I've done, or with the culture, or with whichever way. And I totally agree. Either way. Let's go. Like, I know we got here, but there's a lot of lyrics. I love his lows, man. His lows are so good. He's such a good vocalist, man. His vocals are crazy. Almost reminded me of Septic Flesh, you know, with that kind of vocal style, with his lows. Or, yeah, I would say lows, whichever one. The band are incredible too, man. They're so talented all the way around. I love like everything about this, from like the growls to the cleans to the playing to everything else, man. It's just so well done. It's so amazing to listen to, man. I'm enjoying it like thoroughly. And yeah, man, so let's see. Let's just go through the rest of it, man. Let's try to do this a bit quicker than what I've been doing it so far. Open your eyes to the harm you're inflicting, to your own mind by acting without thinking. Trivialize, realize that you're thieving, empty inside, misaligned and bottom feeding. I agree. That's totally self-explanatory. I just agree completely. Like, you don't realize what harm you're doing by not thinking, by following the herd is never, ever, ever going to do you any good, because it will lead everybody to our eventual doom at the hands of big corporations and government, and whichever way you want to go about it, man, there's a lot of things that can really go badly for you if you do, like, if you just think for yourself. Like, the world would be a much, much better place, and you see it all the time, man. Like, it's not, like, not online as much, because there's a lot of free thinkers, but in terms of, like, a real life, you really do see it. The plague so contagious, it's outright outrageous, condemning us to the copy graves, the mimes and slaves. You will never see the light of day again. Cure, try your hand at some true independence. Sever your condolences for the carbon copies at war, and the tree threads of your life you've shunned so long. Yeah, you get it right. It's all about wanting to be independent. It's all about achieving your independence, not giving in, not wanting to be the same, just allowing everything to make you different, to rebel, to do whatever you want to do. Just that pure feeling of just being not the social norms, just that straight rebellious attitude that metal's always been, which is basically what this song encaptures perfectly. And yeah, man, let's go.
Entire nations laid to waste. Allies, stop chasing the echoes you find. Independent minds won't be blinded by the times. Collide, suppress the urge to unify. Red difference is life. We all can be alive. You are free. Summon the strikes.
Oh, this is proper progressive now. Yeah, this is almost like Devon like. Yeah, I can hear it. I love it. There are so many bands I can really put this to, man. Let's see. When he goes fast, that's totally an Arch Spire movement. Like, the drum style goes Arch Spire, like. Devon Townsend, obviously Ginger references, but then again, Ginger are very similar. Like, playstyle was, just things that Devon has done in the past anyway. And yeah, just, like, lyrically, I agree with, like, most of what he's saying. Like, let's see, entranced with life, free from this monotrash. Excavating, recreating a culture less aggravating, I wish, man. Like, the culture right now, it's so toxic, it's so PC, man. If you go against the norms, like, say, like, if, like, me, you're a YouTuber or an aspiring YouTuber, right? And you're just trying to make, like, things happen, you're trying to work hard, you're trying to release videos on the daily, you're just working your ass off, man. And you say the wrong thing once, and people try to counter you, try to get your account banned, try to, like, fuck up or destroy everything that you've worked towards, and that annoys me. Annoys me to such levels, to such depths, man. It's not worth it. Like, that's why I don't always say everything about what I think or what I believe, because it's not worth it. I try to go to where the song is, but with this, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, it's worth it. Let's just go with this. Let's just see where it's going. And yeah, I agree, honestly. Like, I think the culture should change. I think we should be much more forgiving. We should allow for freedoms for the weirdos to exist a little bit more, because that's what we're losing. We're losing our weirdos, which is what we used to be as, like, people who loved music and metal and that type of stuff, and you know, because we all had very strong opinions about bands, and then that turned into politics and everything else too. So we all made he made us all diverse because we got shunned from society in that sense. I know it's a weird thing, a weird concept, should I say, but still, I thoroughly enjoy this. Actually, this is way better than I thought. Like, it's thought provoking, which is the whole purpose, the point, should I say, of the song. But still, I apologise for my nose once again, and yeah, have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.